I'm nervous sharing this information because I'm going to get it in the neck, but I'm doubling down because it's important that you, smart artist, you understand what the music industry is about. And the truth around Spotify is way more nuanced than most people want to admit. So this might be one to save and come back to. And definitely, if you think there's something I've missed, please do enlighten me. My name's Phil. I was an artist for 10 years before working behind the scenes in the industry for 15. Most recently, I was vice president of artist support at a label under Sony. I've worked across hundreds of artist projects and I've had a lot of conversations with frustrated artists, frustrated managers about streaming economics. And I do get it, I really do. But I think we need to have an honest conversation about this because the narrative around Spotify being the villain misses some really critical context. In my opinion, it's more than fair to say that Spotify saved the music industry. And I know that's going to land wrong for some of you, but put down your pearls, hear me out. So while downloads were dying, and I mean genuinely dying, not just declining, and piracy was becoming an unstoppable force we had no answer for, streaming provided genuine revenue that actually does keep up with download sales if you do the maths. I'm going to repeat it. It keeps up with download sales. I'm going to break down the numbers. Now, the maths isn't super complicated. I think people don't like running the numbers because it kind of slightly challenges what we all believe. So, let me break it down. If you've got about 50 real fans who love you, plus a wider halo of casual listeners, quite possible to see 300k streams over 10 years. Now, common splits would be for half of those streams to come in from more casual listeners. It can be more, can be less, but that's a standard split. So a typical indie streaming rates roughly three grand per million streams. That's maybe £1,000. Now, if those same 50 core fans had each bought the album for a tenner instead of just streaming it, after fees is going to be roughly £400. So, you're going to get that right away, straight after they've bought it. Now, that's way less than you would see from streams. None of those casual listeners are going to be streaming the catalogue. They're never buying the record. So the shape of it is this. Direct sales and downloading meant less audience, more cash now. Streaming means more audience over time, slower money, but it keeps trickling in for a decade. Streaming can get into the same ballpark of total money as pure sales from your core fans, but it takes 10 years and it only works if you also have the extra ring of casual listeners keeping the streams alive. Here's what I think people forget when they're frustrated about this. The alternative in 2008, 9, 10 wasn't everyone suddenly starting to buy albums again. It was piracy winning completely and artists getting absolutely nothing. Spotify gave us a viable economic model where people could consume music the way they actually wanted to and artists could still get paid something. Is it perfect? No. Should streaming rates be higher? Probably. But did it save the industry from complete economic collapse? I genuinely believe it did. I think it's important that we're honest about that because it's important to understand the industry we inhabit. And like I said, if you think I'm missing something, then please do enlighten me.